and welcome to Direwolf20 Gaming. This is episode 4 of Direwolf20's, Direwolf20's mod pack actually, 116.4. Okay, so I said last time that I would go and do more mining, as I've said in the beginning of most of these. So I did. I did a little bit more. I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I chopped all the trees down. I did this twice already. We got a hell of a lot of resources, put it that way. Like, the farms are doing absolutely insane. However, I forgot that when I am doing the refined storage, I need these. So the advanced processor, the basic processor, and the improved processor, which all require processor binding. Now, there's a couple of ways to get processor binding. You've got pink slime, which is massively complicated to get. You've got scintillating goobles, which comes from slimy, creaturey, snaily things, which spawn anywhere, etc. However, I have no clue where the hell they spawn. So what we've got is the other way of getting slime balls, which is imprinted slime balls from entity detectors. We've got slime drops from reliquary, or we've got mana production. I didn't have a look at these ones actually. Centrifuges, we're a while away from that one. We're a while away from the pressure chamber. The mobs, slimes, yep, if we can fly on them, then great. So mana production seems about the only thing that's easy to get slime balls. You drop a cactus, we've got tons of cactus, so we drop a cactus in the mana pool and we get a slime ball. Kind of simple. So I went and found a hell of a lot of flowers, etc. And we're going to go over to, where are we going to do this actually? I think what we'll do is we'll just set it up down here maybe. Yeah, just here sounds fine. So what we'll do is we will set up just a little place here. So a little platform, and we'll shove all of the shit we need on here. So we've got some drawers, because I made them. I don't know how many we need, I can't remember, but that should be enough for now. Shears. I didn't make any shears. What types of shears? We've got Minecraft ones, Botania ones, cyclic, rats. Mana steel shears, we're still a while off for elementum shears, so just a normal pair of shears. And we need some bone meal, so if we grab the bone blocks and 2 pieces of iron so that we can make some shears. So I'm starting to learn, don't say what you're going to be doing in the next episode, because so far I haven't done what I said I'd be doing in the next episode, which is kind of annoying. So, without further ado, let us make stuff. What do I need? I need a crafting table. Alright. First things first, we need Botania. Okay, so we've got flowers and stuff. We're going to need a pestle and mortar at some point, so we're going to need some wood, so I'm going to have to go back into the bloody thing to get wood. We're going to need a simple one yeah, so we need living wood first, so we need one of those things, pedestals. Where are the pedestals? Where's the pedestal? Oh, there it is. Right, so we're going to need a apothacary. So we need cobblestone, and then any flour, etc. So let's go get some wood. We've got some cobblestone on us. We'll go get a stack of wood, and then we'll go back outside. So we're going to need some wood anyway to do some living wood, and then obviously we will have living stone as well. So I've already cooked up some stone just in case we need it. We've cooked up some wood just in case we need it. Let's get a stack of that just in case. And then, right, so we've got our shears, we've got that. Let's get some of that. Before I forget, we'll put one of those back in my inventory. Alright. We should be good. So it's one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, and one of... What are the ones that I've got the most? Not one of them. Okay, maybe not. Oh, slabs. So let's get that back out. We've got some slabs now. Could have left those ones in, like so, and then a yellow one, and then maybe not. Is it a specific flower? Oh, I can't remember. Please tell me that's just cobblestone. Yeah, that is cobblestone. Cobblestone. Cobblestone slab. Nothing in there. And then a flower. Oh, petal. Why didn't it tell me it accepts any petal? So let's get some petals. Alright. Alright. Now we should be good. There we go. Alright. Cool. I'm going to place that near the water because it's going to be a pain in the arse. I'm going to need a bucket because we need to fill it. So putting it next to the water just makes it a little bit easier. So what we will do is we will grab all of these different types of flowers. That's not a petal, that's a petal. That will make petals, that will make petals. Okay. And the reason that we've got the shears is because if you put a petal on the ground, well, like if you use the shears, you can pick up the whole plant, I think. Doesn't it pick up the whole plant? Something like that. Right, so we've got... We'll put them in any order. I mean, it doesn't really matter about the order. So if I put those two in there, then I can put 3 down here, and I can just go doop, doop, doop. So I'm not worried about where, or whether we've only got like 1 or 53 or whatever, because we can easily make some more. So that should be the last of the petals. I don't know what those are, but they are Botania flowers. Shimmering mushroom and blue shimmering mushroom. Okay, so they'll probably be used at some point. So that's cool. Alright, then we can keep some bone meal and we should be good. Alright, so let's knock out the rest of that. Put that in there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to use some white flowers. And we're just going to get some, we're just going to get 4 of those. So put them down on the floor, bone meal them up. And then, so if you break the flower, you don't get anything. Whereas, there you go, now you get the plant. So, real simple, that's all you do, and then you put them in there and they, so you start off with 4, and we bone meal all 4, we use the shears to pick them up, we get 4 plants, which turns it into 16 petals. So yeah, cool. Alright. We will need a white something or other. I will know when I see it. It's basically the plant, there it is, the pure daisy. So white mystical white petals, 4 of those will create a petal, a pure daisy, which then allows us okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and a seed, that's it. I knew I was forgetting something. We need seeds. Let's go back and get some seeds. Alright, so we should have tons of seeds anyway. Because, yeah, there we go. So, cool. Alright, so we throw a seed in with it, and then it should give us a pure daisy. Like so. Takes the water, takes the daisy, or takes the seed, and we're on a good one already. Where's the pure daisy? There we go. So I'm going to make a couple of these, just purely and simply because then we can have two going at the same time. So what we do with these, if I remember rightly, is we place them down like so, and then is it those that we put around? There we are. So it changes soul sand into sand, ice into packed ice, granite, etc, etc, etc. That into cobblestone, that into living rock, and then it should be wood into living wood. Yeah. So if I get that, and then I get some wood as well, and then we wait, I think. Do we wait? Is that right? I'm sure you're supposed to see particles. Or is it stone? No, I'm sure it's cobblestone. I know that you have to wait a little while for it to work, but I didn't think it was... I thought you could see the actual particle effects. I'm sure you can see the particle effects. So maybe I have got it wrong with that one. Maybe it is stone rather than cobblestone. It might be for this one that it's actually like logs. Yeah, there we go. So you see the particle effects. That's what I was looking for, because it's those particle effects that affect the change. So that might be why I kind of in the back of my head I was thinking stone, because I'm not sure whether it was cobblestone I used. So if we place these ones down here, those ones should get converted. Now I was pretty sure. Yeah, there you go. Right, so it's stone and not cobblestone. So you see all these little particle effects? This is what you're looking for. So we're going to stand over here. Those two blocks that we placed over there in the first should turn first. It will take a minute, but it will eventually just pop and change. So if we look at this one, because these two blocks over there are going to be the first. There we go. See? Now they are living wood. Perfect. Alright, the rest of these ones will change at some point, so we'll just leave those there for the moment. Right, so now we need if I remember rightly, we need a wand for some of this stuff. A petal apothacary, so we need that to change it into dyes, so we get all the different types of dyes then. A wand of the forest is what we really need, so living wood gives us 2 of those. So if we go back and get the rest of the living wood, then we should have enough now to make our first wand of the forest, which will be quite cool. We'll get that done, and we'll get these as well, and then we'll put the next lot down. So as these turn or convert, we will dig them up, put some more down. It's always nice to have a little stash of this stuff, so that'll be cool. We've got plenty more oak drawers, so what we will except when you put them in the wrong bloody place. Right, what I'll do is create another line here so that we can then put some of the other stuff in there. So we can put the stone in there, or the living wood, etc, etc. Right, so that shouldn't take too long to convert. So in the meantime, we need 3 of those. 1, 2, and 3, and then we need 2 petals. And then we've got a wand of the forest, which is our first wand. Okay, first wand, sweet. Next, right, so now we've got that, we need to start collecting some mana. Right, now collecting mana is generally fairly easy. I mean, we've got a tablet here, which we need to drop some, put in some mana and stuff. So the tablet is good because it will just soak up all the mana around it. Now what we need is one of these, a mana pool. So really straightforward. It's living rock in a cup. basically, a cup shape. Now, where you place this doesn't actually matter, but you've got to have a couple of different things with it. So you have to have something that generates mana, and you have to have something that will collect it or focus it and put it to the right place. So let me just put this next lot down so that we've got this going, because I know that we're going to need some more in the future. So it'll be, I'm pretty sure that with an entity detector and all that kind of stuff, or even AE, we can actually automate this system. We can place down the log, wait until it turns, and then obviously that kicks off the entity detection, and we can actually pick that up. Now, when we get into something a little bit more complicated like that, then that would be awesome to automate, because we'll just have a never-ending supply. But until that happens, we've got our mana pool. We need the pulse. Is it a mana spreader? I'm pretty sure it's mana spreader or mana collector or something. Mana spreader. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Basically, that collects it. So we're going to need a couple of those. So we need mystical petals. So any petal, as you can see, accepts any petal, and a gold ingot. And I just happen to have some gold ingots on me. So we will go like so, and then, alright, we can get one at the moment until we chop all this stuff up. So let's get this, because ideally we want like a couple of these, just to speed up the process really. So that's that. We will then put down another lot like so, and we will also put some more stone down. There we go. Alright, so now we've got one. Let's go back and build the second. Like so. There we go. Right, so we've got two of those. So let's move some of this out. Alright. Now, where are we going to build this? Actually, we could extend that platform down there with some dirt. That would be quite cool, because we could go out across there. Yeah, I think that'll be the easiest way, just to give us a little bit of room over there, just down by where everything is. And obviously these things, you know, I'm planning to have these in like little buildings, or little areas of their own, really. But I don't have the resources to build all that stuff yet, and you know, that's, I mean, don't get me wrong, it will be kind of cool if I could actually build like, you know, separate sections and areas for it. But at the moment, I just want to get stuff started. So when we've got a lot more resources coming in, then we will be starting to build the different areas of the bases, and you know, give them their own little areas and move things around and making things look really cool. So right now what we can do is we can put the mana collector there, and I'm pretty sure that if you put that down there, yeah, it's, so you have to turn it around to look at what you want it to be. There we go. So now you're using the wand of the phone. You can see that that is linked to that. So that is going into that, which is cool. So now we can put the flowers and stuff back here that we create to generate the mana, and then we should be good. Right, now there's a lot of stuff that you can use, like you can make to generate mana, or mana, or whatever you want. I call it mana, so we're going to call it that from now on. So there are a few flowers that you can make that will, there we go. So the blaze, like you throw stuff down and it will, is it that one? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Where you throw stuff down, oh, it might be the Exoflame. Maybe we should craft a book. Maybe we should. Right, so that one. A book and a sapling. Haven't we got one of a lexicon butter? Haven't we got that already? Didn't we have that when we first started the game? Astral Tome, Worn Notebook. Oh, Mystical Red Flowers. So we've got some more flowers in here. Alright, so we haven't got it there. What about in here? No. No. Alright, maybe we don't. Okay, so we need one piece of leather and we need some pages. So we get some sugar cane, get some pages. Right, so we can make a book. There we go, and put a sapling. Yeah. One sapling, sapling, book, lexicon Botania. Oh, Lexica Botania even. Right, okay, so let's have a look in here. Wow. I have 130. Fair enough. Knew that I do that. Right, Pure Daisy, Runic Altar, Wonder of the Forest, Black Lotus, Flower Page, Mystical Flowers. Alright, that's that, yeah. Okay, so that just explains, like here, if you use shears, etc. So we're just going to skip through some of this. Black Lotus, Wonder of the Forest, Mystical Flowers, yeah. Petal Apothacary, Pure Daisy. What is the Mystical Flowers? What do I need to unlock for doing that? Oh, grinding. Yeah, make some. Alright, yeah, we can make some of that later. That's locked. What else? Generating, there we are. Endoflame. So these are the endoflames. So endoflame is a very rudimentary generating flower. It'll absorb any combustible items like, wood and coal and all that kind of stuff. Furthermore, the flower can only burn around 4 blocks of coal's worth of fuel at once. If any single item of fuel, okay, so the fuel efficiency would be lost. Anything that goes in furnaces. Alright. So we need a light grey, a red, a brown, and a brown. So 2 browns, a grey, and a red. So this is one of the basic ones. We've got endoflames. Any combustible again. Furthermore, the flower can only burn block of 4. Yeah, that's fine. Why are we back in endoflames? Oh, hydrangeas I was looking at. They suffer any still water in a 3x3, converting the water, and unfortunately even they seem to function faster during the rain. Right, okay. Actually, that would be kind of cool under the sea, wouldn't it? Like it said. Under the sea. Alright, fair enough. Right, so end of this one. So 2 brown, 1 red, 1 light grey. So 2 brown, 1 red, 1 light grey. And sleep first. I'm going to put up barriers. I think what I'll do is I'll wall off the entire compound. Yeah, just to make it a little bit easier so that I don't have to worry. Right, okay, so we need 2 brown. So we'll get 6 of those. 2 brown, 2 light grey. Where's light grey? I don't have light grey, so I'm going to have to make some. 1 red. I don't even have red either. Alright. So I need red and light grey. So if I go over to here, and red can only be made by the red flower, which is fair enough. The mystical light grey is the tall mystical grey light flower. Right, okay, so I'm going to need some fertilizer, which is any dye, and bone meal. So we seem to have the most of those. So let's make... No. How was it? Was it flour? Oh no, it was dye, wasn't it? So I need a pestle and mortar first. So stick, bit of wood, and a bowl. Right, so we can sort the bowl out. And a stick. And a bit of wood. That gives us the pestle and mortar. The pestle and mortar can then be used to make dye. Dye can then be used with bone meal to make fertilizer. Okay, so this is not a lot of fertilizer, but we can always make some more. So Okay, so that's a mystical grey flower. That's a brown and a blue. That's a yellow and a purple. Light grey, sweet. We got light grey, so magenta and stuff is okay. I just need a red one now. So I need to make some more fertilizer. And my inventory is already full. Right, what can we drop off? We can drop off some of this stuff. So that I'm going to need to keep hold of. That will drop off because we've got 3 lots of that, so we're not going to need that for now. There's so much other crap in here. Can I eat that? No, I can't eat that yet. Alright, so you can go back in there, you can go back in there, the bowls can go in there. The rest of the stuff, that can go in there, that can go. The Lexicon Botania, the shovel can go in there. Right, now let's go pick up the rest of our stuff. And then we'll come back and we can, because with these we can always change them into the petals. So just by going here you can change them into petals, and when you change them into petals we can then put them in the storage. So yeah, so we're not going to waste the ones that we have, or the ones that we can't use right now. So the blue petals can go there. The light grey ones we're going to put on the end for the moment, but we will come back to them. There is a green, dark green one, so we've got that one. There we go. We've got the brown and the magenta, yeah, yellow, and the grey down there. So we'll take the little grey ones out. We are going to bone mill those little buggers, and oh, hang on, let's get rid of the magenta ones as well, like so. Right, let's go make some of these. Stop putting torches down. Right, make a couple more. There we go. And we've got a few of those, which is quite nice. So what else can we do? We've got quite a lot of stuff. So what I'm going to do is let's bone mill up some more of these. And then we'll use these to make the dye, to make the extra stuff that we need. Right, so we've got 64, so let's use the pestle and mortar and get that. And then what we can do is we can go back here. So we've still got 16, which is fine. We've still got a mystical white petal and a brown one, for instance, in here. So now we can put that in there, and we can put that like so. Now we've got 16. Alright, so that's a bit better. So if we go over to here to the clearing again, we'll just go boom, boom. We've got a red one, so that's cool. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to leave these flowers here because I only want the red ones. So when they're in nature like that, you can just click them. However, when you grow them, you can't. See? It's 2 different flowers when you grow them this way and when you find them out in the world. So that's the way that they just, now they're these type of flowers, but yeah. So let's get some more red ones so that we've got a stash. And we'll go and grab some more bone meal. Like so. There we go. Right, that should give us a decent stash of these. Sweet. Alright, so we now have our red flowers, we now have our light grey ones. What was the other one? We wanted 2 brown, so we've got enough for... That's brown petals there, so... There we go. So we've got enough to do 1, 2, 1. It was a red one, wasn't it? And then a seed, I think. Yeah, so now it's a seed. So if we go grab 4 seeds and we'll throw one in there. So that's the first one. What we're going to need is our bucket to refill. So obviously when we've started to automate some of these processes, we can automatically refill this. And the good thing, as you can see, right click with an empty hand and you can get back the last recipe, which is so helpful sometimes, especially when you're making it like a couple of times. It's like we're going to make as many flowers as we can with this one, which we can make another 1, so we can make 4 in total. So if we do that and then do that, then we're good. And then basically if you just get in the habit of refilling it when you walk away from it, you should be in a good place. Right, so we've got 4 of these, so we're going to plant these down just like so. We're going to go and get some coal, because, well, coal is actually pretty good for this. So we're going to get, yeah, we'll get a stack. We got plenty of coal because I did go mining and found quite a lot of it. We need to finish these ones up. Right, so watch, as we throw those in, they disappear and they start to fire up. And then as you can see, the mana is now traveling here, and we've got some mana in the pool. So if we use if we just mouse over the wand, this is in bind mode at the moment. You can put it in function mode or bind mode. Function mode shows you how much mana is going, and bind mode will bind this to that. So you bind that to that. See? And now instead of collecting, it's actually pushing it into the mana pool. So this is now going to that. Yeah? And you can see that they're actually there we go. So they're actually taking the coal, and it says up to 4 stacks worth. So if we just throw some more in there, you'll see that this actually doesn't fill up that quick, but we've only got 4, so it's not too bad. However, I don't know whether we will have enough at the moment to do what I want to do, which is let's go get a cactus, or a couple. Let's go get a couple of cactus. Now, if we can do this, we are 1 step closer. No, there's not enough mana in there yet. Oh, come on. There's not enough in there at the moment. So we're going to need to burn some more. So they're going to do quite well. You know, they will eventually get to a decent size. We're just going to have to wait. Not ideal, but yeah, we are well on the way to getting the stuff. So what we can do is get some more brown, which I don't know. We've got 6 in there. How many red have we got? We've got plenty of red, plenty of light grey. Actually, we could make another one, couldn't we? So we can make a couple more. So what is it? 1 red, 2 brown, 1 grey. There we go. And then, so we'll take a couple of those. Perfect. So if we move that out the way and that out the way, and we'll grab another bucket of water, and then we should do empty hand Q, which is cool. And then what? Another empty hand Q. Alright, cool. That's the last. I'm not going to do any more, but that should help. So we've got 3 more flames to go down. So I can't remember if you're placing these in a proper way. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure there is a way to do it, but I can't remember that far. So mana spreader is going to the pool. You see that the little blue thing has moved. It's just not enough. What the hell? Plantation. That's kind of cool. There we are, mana pool. How much though? Oh. Alchemy catalyst. What's one of those? I might need to craft one of them. Mana pearl. It's quite a lot of mana there. So I might need to craft one of those, and I certainly need to put my sword back. Gonna go need to sleep. Alright, so this might not be as easy as I thought I remembered. We might have to build that block, in which case we need a mana pearl, which is an ender pearl, so I need to go find an enderman. Kill an enderman. But as you can see, I mean, it's pretty straightforward to start Botania. And, you know, we're getting a decent amount of mana, look. We are getting a decent amount of mana. Yeah, it's not going to let me, is it? Just to prove it is working though, I'm pretty sure. Oh, hang on, do I have to click it with that? No. Worth a shot. Alright, so to check it is working, we should be able to take a couple of, because I think if you throw these in, you get, there we go. As you can see, it is working. Throw that in there and we've got mana steel, which actually we can now do mana steel shears, which is kind of funny. Yeah, so that's the beginning of Botania, which means as soon as we craft up this other item, there we are. Runic altar, that's kind of cool. I don't remember that. Alright, so we've got one brewing stand, so we just need to go and steal another one. And an ender pearl. We've got the living rock, we've got the gold, so yeah, we can go and steal another one of those. I'm pretty sure the village will have one. I think that's what I got the last one. So yeah, no, that'll be good. Alright, so we can leave that to generate some mana. We've got, yeah, that's generating quite a bit now. Right, so we can leave that generating mana. Every so often I'll come and throw a stack of coal out here and just allow that to beef up a little bit. We've got some of that. We've got, oh hang on, let's take that out and put the red flowers in. We've got the little grey flowers, which we're going to put down there. We've got mana steel now. We've got floral fertilizer, which is kind of cool. We've got some seeds left. So we'll put that in there. Alright, we're well on the way to getting some of this stuff cooking. I will leave those flowers for the moment. We don't really need them. And then I will clean some of my inventory. So living wood and rock is actually part of that. That is kind of handy, that one. So what we will do is we'll put those in there, that in there, and that in there. The bucket can go away. We've got some wood and stuff. Stone is always handy, and that's kind of handy too. The mana spreader, we've got a spare one, so we've got an empty chest here, so that all that stuff can go in there. Perfect. So there's our cleanup for today. I do need some more food, which if we go in this one, we can make some bread, so that's cool. Let's see. There we go. That should keep us going. Put that back in there. Alright, that's the end of this episode. It was a little bit longer than half an hour, which is what I try to aim for. However, we've got Botania started, which is good. As you can see, our crops are doing insanely well. We're going to need to automate that very soon. As soon as we can get power, we need to start automating those kind of things, because that's annoying me. I know they need to be harvested, but it just takes ages to harvest. So I'm going to go, between this episode and the next, I'm going to go and find some potatoes from one of the villages and another brewing stand from one of the villages. It's got to be in a village, because I found the other one there. So we'll go and steal that as well. Then we'll be able to make that item for Botania, which means that we'll be able to start on refined storage, because we will be able to make slime balls. And in the meantime, we can just wait for the coal to be all used up, which it is, and we can kick off a little bit more mana production from there. So let's go and steal some more, and then by the time I've gone and found exactly what I need to find, then we should have a hell of a lot. That should start in a second. There we go, and we should have a lot more mana in the little bowl. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I've been Syntosis. You have been awesome. Latest.